and welcome. I am Mary Hanley and I am so excited to be sharing something with you that is going to be so awesome and it will change your life. Several years ago, I was just really struggling with my health and struggling with feeling really good. And I have 6 children. At the time I had 5, and I was just like, my whole body just decided it was going to go crazy all of a sudden. It like just did some really weird things. And so I just did not feel good. And it was all kinds of things going on that I just wasn't even sure what was happening. And so I decided just to take control of my own health. And I went to the doctor and they were wanting to put me on all kinds of medicine. And I was like, don't really want to go that route. And so I started really looking into what I could do that was different, that I could take care of myself and do more natural. So that's what I did. So I ended up finding a way to lose weight, feel better, get some energy, and it was amazing. Well, through that process, I realized that there was like I wanted to know why this particular time helped me. This particular way of eating was better. Like I wanted to really understand what was going on in my body. So I decided to go ahead and go back to school and to do nutrition and figure out what all of this weird stuff was about and why things were different at one point and different now, like I just didn't know. So after going through that, I realized that there's so many things that we do every day that we overload our liver, we overload our kidneys, we overload our stomach, and our guts just get so out of whack. It is not even funny. And we really can't heal ourselves if all of these things are out of whack, and it's hard to lose weight or do anything different if these things are out of whack and we've got too much going on and we're overloading these different systems and these different organs of our body. So in that process, I found some ways very easily to make changes in our health, to make like small changes, not doing anything drastic, not doing anything crazy, and you're not having to come off of gobs and gobs of stuff that's like super fun to eat, but making simple changes every day that is long term, that really makes a difference for your body. So I want to introduce you to 28 to Elevate. This is the workbook that you'll receive if you join the 28 to Elevate team and join and lock arms with us to do this program. It's 28 days of very simple changes every single day for 28 days. Now, in the very end, the last 5 days, you will do a detox and allow your gut to begin to heal, allow your body to begin to heal, and get rid of some of the toxins that are in your body. And it feels so amazing once you've done that. But throughout the 3 and 4 weeks of the first 3 weeks is a whole lot of mindset changing, a whole lot of like how you look at food, how you look at the things that are going on in your environment. Taking the small steps to begin, like if you've not started an exercise program or not done that in a long time, making the small changes to start putting that into place. And it's just very intentional things every single day. So each day you'll get an email and it will tell you all about what it is for that particular day. It'll talk about why we're doing what we're doing and going through some of those things. Each week we will have an interactive on Zoom, so we can come together and be able to talk through some things. If you would rather do that one-on-one, we can do that too. If you would rather not do it in a group, we can do a personal Zoom if you would rather do that, because a lot of people choose to do that because they don't want to talk about their personal things with a lot of people around. Some people don't care. But if you would rather do it personally, we can do that too. And you just let me know and I can set that up. That's perfectly fine. But throughout the workbook, every day you'll have just 1 or 2 pages that will go through all of the, like you'll read your post or your email, and it will just walk you through some simple things. Like this is the wellness wheel, talking about like how do you feel now and like what is going on in your body at the moment. And we will be able to find that, like some things you'll see that's way out of whack, some things that are like don't need to be in certain places. We will be able to tweak and go through and really look at your particular wheel and be able to balance all of that out, so we can very much hone in on what is needed for you specifically, which is a huge help. And then we will also walk through changing certain things out in our foods, really talking about the foods that are good for us and the things that are not bad for or good for us. And we all know those things. We know, I mean, if you've been around the world at any point in time, you know that sugar's not necessarily all the greatest for us. It's very, very bad for us. We know that eating fried foods are not good for us, but it's easy to know the things that's not good for us, but what can we replace those with and it tastes good and not be really complicated to make the meals that we need. So I've got some very, very helpful tips on those things that I've put into place for our family because it became so much easier for me. And I did not want to have to do all of these things, all like making the big, huge meals and the pulling in 50,000 different things and eating 100 grams of vegetables or whatever, you know, like there's only so much time in a day. And when you spend every waking moment thinking about like, what am I going to cook for supper tonight? That's the 500 vegetables. It like really gets hard. So I've got a very, very easy, simple meal plan that I have used for the last 9 years that works. It's great. And it's so, so simple, like so simple that you'll go, like that's not going to work because it's so simple, you know, like it works and it's great. So we will talk through that as well. But you're really going to do a whole lot of mindset and how you look at food. So like who you are, really like get down to the nitty gritty of who you are, what makes you tick, and why is it that you want to be healthy. And it's not necessarily all about losing weight. You will lose weight, but at the same time, it's about making the changes that make you feel good, giving you the energy to continue on and to keep wanting. Because like in the beginning, sometimes we don't feel motivated. We don't feel like we want to do these things, but we do feel we do need to do these things. So I'm so excited to be able to share all of this with you. So click the link below and get started, and I will talk to you soon.